Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Dilboy Stadium, where your Somerville Highlander girls team take on the Medford Mustangs. Starting lineup for the Medford Mustangs. Number 0, Kaylee Dixon. Number 2, Emma Smith. Number 3, Alex Lombardo. Number 6, Cecilia Colombo. Number 7, Captain Vivian Chiavatana. Number 10, Captain Grace Mastro Mateo. Number 11, Captain Josira Coyote. Number 19, Caitlin Alves. Number 20, Captain Isabella O'Brien. Number 21, Katrine Eline. Number 24, Sierra Isbell. Head coach Rocco Sierra. Now for the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 0, Savina Schreiber. Number 2, Layla Smee. Number 3, Caitlin Loge. Number 5, Violet Stickgold. Number 6, Delia Richardson. Number 7, Lillian Martin. Number 10, Wendy Santos. Number 12, Annalise Brand. Number 16, Adriana Gagoya. Number 19, Camila Plata. And number 27, Annika Johnson. And the team is coached by Tony Reyes.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders take on the Mustangs of Medford as the Highlanders come in with an 11-1-2 record overall, a 10-0-1 record in the GBL. The Mustangs come in 8-4-2 overall, 8-2-1 in the GBL. Highlanders are atop the GBL. Medford is in 3rd place in the GBL. And on top of all of that, it is also Somerville Youth Soccer Night here at Dilboy Stadium, and we are also joined in the booth by the former head of Somerville Youth Soccer, Councilor-at-Large Jake Wilson. Jake, how are you doing today?
All right, Todd. Always excited for a good old-fashioned Mystic Derby.
Absolutely. We've got Medford versus Somerville. You reported to me earlier that game earlier this season where Medford was defeated by Somerville at Medford 5-0. It was another one of those games where the Highlanders were feeling them out in that first half. It was a tight game at halftime, and then the Highlanders pulled away in the second half. We've seen that happen before as they were tight against Lynn Classical last time we were here, Jake, and very tight against Malden as well here at Dilboy Stadium a few weeks ago. And both of those cases, they blew it open in the second half.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Arias, I'm looking for my team to come firing out of the gates here and look to jump out to a quick lead and put those put that habit of being a second half team behind them here.
Definitely want to do that against the Mustangs today. The Mustangs third place in the GBL, but they do have remaining on their schedule the two teams ahead of them. Somerville today, they will have Revere later on this week. So they have the opportunity still to capture a GBL championship themselves. Do the Mustangs a loss today to the Highlanders will eliminate them from the GBL championship picture as we are underway. As Brand plays that back, and DeGoyer will play it all the way back. Caitlin Logue back into the game as she is back from illness, number 3. Great to have her back onto the back line as Violet forces her way through a defender, feeds it up to Johnson. Nice little play by Johnson. She plays it to Plata, but played out of bounds after that off of Medford.
And Todd, it looks like Medford come out here in a 4-4-2 while Somerville play their familiar 4-5-1 formation that Coach Arias likes so much.
Medford not to be trifled with, 4-0-1 in their last 5 games. Highlanders an identical 4-0-1 record over their last 5. So the Highlanders looking to come out on fire here in the first half as they've struggled to pull away from their opponents the past couple of games, and they pulled away very effectively in the second half. But we'd like to get out, as you said, Jake, and light it on fire here in the first half. As Brand will pop that one forward, trying to get it out to Johnson for a run. A little bit too far inside, though. Didn't quite get it out wide enough.
And Todd, right away you notice that Delia Richardson is able to play in a more advanced role in this game than in the previous one, simply because Caitlin Logue is back from illness.
Yeah, Delia was doing a great job as the final defender, basically, in such a critical position, because you've got to be able to control the ball to start the return downfield to get it out of the defensive area. And forwards will love to harry them and menace those players, so you've got to have an ability to control the ball. That's something Caitlin Logue does very well, but Delia Richardson did a great job of it the past couple weeks.
And I thought that Adriana DeGoyer did a fantastic job at left back with Bridget Burgoyne is out in the last game. I was talking to one person who thought she was the player of the match in the last game.
DeGoyer has been excellent, as a matter of fact, maintaining possession as well and setting things up down the line. As that ball played forward by Isbell, Highlanders will let that run out. So Violet will inbounds for the Highlanders. As Santos has it, plays it back to Violet. Caitlin Logue on the back line, gives it over to Adriana DeGoyer. There's DeGoyer with the ball, using that space. She had space as well against Lynn Classical, used it to great effect. Tried to get the through ball through there to Annika Johnson. So critical to have somebody setting up those forwards up front. Annika Johnson here on the near side, as well as Camila Plata playing more towards the near side as well right now. Violet Stickgold has done a great job playing the ball forward. DeGoyer as well, getting it forward to those forwards.
Yeah, and right away we saw there the importance of having ball kids to retrieve the ball when it goes out. There's about a 40-second stoppage there while they got that one back.
So Lily will play that one back. Caitlin Logue with it. Plays it all the way back. Savina Schreiber now.
Todd, you got to be really careful with that ball up the middle from the goalkeeper. You got to make absolutely certain there's no traffic there.
We've seen the Highlanders do that as well. We've seen Plata getting up there, getting involved. Lily Martin as well. As you can see, Lily right there out ahead. It's kind of a 2-on-3 situation with Annika Johnson here on the near side. Plata plays it out to her, kind of soft. Johnson comes in to play it, gets it back to Brand. Brand does a nice job getting the ball, controlling it, feeding out here near side. Johnson looking to run it down. She does. Looking for a possible cross here as Johnson plays it to herself, keeps it from going out, feeds it to the tops of the box. As the Highlanders looking to maintain possession, and they are able to, as Delia playing up now, able to play in that more forward position, and knocked out of bounds off of the Mustangs.
And Richardson really is a key player for the Highlanders when she's able to get up there and play in that attacking role. She really has just a good nose for the ball and really involves her teammates well up there. And a strong shot, of course.
Always important, the strong finishing shot. Nice touch by Wendy there. And Santos sent that one out, able to be played by Violet back. Now DeGoyer has it. She's got a little space. She'll use that space. She pokes it out to Johnson, who's out wide with it. Will center, looking to get it to Plata. Camilla's in. She takes the shot, gets blocked, and it's out for a corner as it goes off of number 19, Caitlin Alves. So the Highlanders work a corner there. Nice job by Camila Plata on that play.
Yeah, goalkeeper made herself big there to make that save. It's always a tough finish when you're that close to the keeper, but good to see an early chance for the Highlanders.
As this one sent in front of the net, headed away. DeGoyer, though, will clean that one up and look to send it back into the area where there is Annika Johnson. Pops it up just a bit too high. She tried to alter the path of that ball going towards the net.
It looked like a cross shot that was on target. I think the keeper had it covered, so I think it was worth Annika Johnson sticking her leg out there to try to redirect that. It just, I would say, looked like it went maybe a yard or two over the crossbar.
Kaylee Dixon in the goal for the Mustangs, doing a good job being tested early. Ball being handled by Josira Coyote. So pass going up, DeGoyer able to get into that passing lane and steal it away to Brand. And now Santos plays it back to Violet. Violet looking to save it from going out. And she's able to save it, but saves it to the Mustangs. Delia trying to steal that ball away, causes a poor pass. And now the Highlanders with possession as Brand sends it out here to Johnson. Johnson has some space. She gives it to Plata. A little give and go action as Johnson now out here wide to the near side. Once again looking to play for the cross. Gets that one knocked away. And that will be a goal kick last off of Annika Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson definitely tried to sell the corner there. Didn't quite pull it off. Actually, check that. They have awarded the corner after all.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
They have awarded the corner. Good job by Johnson. It looked for all the world like it went off of Johnson, but we'll take that corner. Second corner kick opportunity for the Highlanders today as Plata goes over to play this one. And they will play it out wide to DeGoyer, trying to take the left foot in it to cross it. Instead, she has to go to the right as it's bouncing around. Coyote sends that one forward. And Elise Brando looking to control it. She's harried there by Isbell. So Medford's able to send it up. Caitlin Logue settling matters there. Nice touch to DeGoyer. Adriana again has space to play with. And she's able to find Lily. Lily with space now. Lily looks to get around number 2.
And Todd, we're seeing a lot of touches here for Lily Martin. Some teams try to man mark her. She's clearly not facing any of that against Medford here, and I think if they keep this up, she's going to get a lot of touches, and it's going to go well for Somerville.
Lily has been in space around her. Emma Smith has been around her, generally number 2, but you're right, not directly marking her, not being in the area anytime she touches the ball. She's gotten the ball with some space a few times already today, and well, that's just not a really good combination for a victory if you're the opposing team against Lily.
Yeah, that might be more touches and more space than I've seen in the last few games for Lily Martin.
So this ball is played by Lombardo out here, but DeGoyer able to run it down. So DeGoyer plays it forward nicely to Johnson. Johnson, the single touch, will give and then go. She pulls it back, looking for a run there from either Santos or Brand. Got neither. But DeGoyer right there, again, able to clean it up after Smee was able to block it.
Smee stayed down for a second there, but I see her moving around. Looks
Yeah.
like she's moving freely, so that's good.
Santos will chase this one down. Gives it up, though, to Emma Smith. Smith now with speed on the outside, looking to center. And she had Lombardo there. Highlanders able to clear it away, but Lombardo takes it away from Annalise Brand.
I don't like that cross there in their own edge of their own defensive third. Too risky, and we saw what could happen.
Smee will poke that one forward. Plata trying to run onto it, and she will. She's got some speed here down the near side in a foot race with Alves. Plata wins the foot race as she pokes it across the box. Just a little bit ahead of Lily, though. Wendy Santos will put a charge into it, but that one goes wide from about 25 yards out, 30 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. We're scoreless here at Dilboy Stadium, Jake, as the Highlanders looking to come out. They've gotten some opportunities, but haven't been able to close the deal yet.
Yeah, they've had a good territorial advantage here. Most of this has been played definitely in the Medford half and maybe even the attacking third for Somerville, so encouraging start.
As Violet will settle that one down, send it into the middle. Nice play there by Camilla. She was able to get it off the feet of Coyote for just a moment, but Coyote was able to send it forward. I can't say Chazera's name correctly.
Really big tackle there by DeGoyer there to get in front, step in front of 7. Otherwise, that might have been trouble for the defense.
Yeah, DeGoyer did a very nice job there. Opportunity here, though, as Lombardo tried to chase that one down. Handled well by Smee. That was brought forward, and once again, Coyote making her presence felt. She's going to get whistled for that, though.
I think that went her direction, actually. I think they called the foul. I think it's a free kick for Somerville.
Yep.
And the correct call. She was fouled there.
So Logue will load this one up. Sends it towards the area. Annika Johnson on that. Settles it and sends it back to Smee. The Highlanders look to get their attack here into the attacking third. Played forward by Stickgold, but out of bounds as Richardson couldn't save it.
Yeah, just a little loose there on the sideline. That just got away from 2 players, and that's why it's a throw-in for Medford here.
Medford has qualified for the Division I playoffs as they have 8 wins, 2 losses, or 8 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties. They will, at worst, be 500 at the end of the season. That will get them into the Division I playoffs. Highlanders, of course, have qualified for the Division II playoffs. Both teams are ranked number 47 in their respective divisions. Highlanders, of course, with that 11-1-2 record overall. As DeGoyer battling there. Cheavatana comes away with it. Now she's working against Smee. Cheavatana feeds it up to Lombardo. Or, I'm sorry, that's Comorni. And Comorni gets it taken away off of her feet, but pushes through. Nice touch there by Violet Stickgold as she was able to poke it away from danger. DeGoyer sent that forward, but nobody in the area. Medford gets the ball back. Now Cheavatana pokes that forward, but unable to get it past DeGoyer. Now Johnson will play it forward, but behind Plata. Just a little bit loose for the Highlanders right now. As Santos unable to control it. And a foul's going to be called.
Yeah, it was really good awareness by Stickgold there. Playing it right back, she had come inside and was there in position to intervene when the ball did get slipped through the middle there.
Opportunity here on the free kick for the Mustangs. Emma Smith will take it, and she'll send it towards the net, but wide to the far side.
Goalkeeper had that covered, I would say. Didn't look, she was running over there, but I think she had it covered.
No, Savina had that. There's no question about that. Savina was all over that one. So DeGoyer now plays this forward. Annika will run onto it with speed. Plays it to the middle. Martin has it and some space. You can see nobody marking specifically Lily. Gives her that opportunity with space. Couldn't quite get it through, though, as O'Brien sent it back. Now Annalise with it. But cutting in is Jazira Coyote. Sent back the other direction, though, and cleared away by O'Brien again. Now DeGoyer. Touched by Plata. Plata in there tries to draw the defense towards her, but leads Santos a bit too much.
It definitely looks like the game plan here for Medford is to kind of sit back a little and soak up some pressure.
Once again, they drop back, giving DeGoyer space. Opportunity over there is Richardson trying to run on to that one. High ball settled down by Coyote, and she sends it back. Nice job by Johnson as she steps in front. Coyote will just poke that one out. as DeGoyer. Nice throw in there, allowing Santos to run onto it. She sends it back to Violet. Difficulty there, though, as Hallahan all over her. And it's forced out off of Violet, so Medford will get it. Header there by Stick Gold. As Hallahan will send this one to the middle, trying to set up with Komorny. Cleared away for a moment. Out in the middle of the field here. Nice job there as Brand is able to get it away from Coyote. Out here to the near side, Annika Johnson tried to push that forward to Plata, but taken away. Nicely done by Alves. Highlanders able to steal it again. Santos with it, sends it out wide. Pass is stolen away. Now Smee will jump onto it. Elian out there working against Delia Richardson, making a run down the far side. She's free and crossing, looking to get to Plata. Ball is knocked away by Lombardo at the last second.
And if Delia had gone for that early cross to Lily Martin, Lily was pretty much unmarked in the 18, but she went for the cross closer to the spot, and a Medford player was able to get a leg on it and put it behind for the corner.
Third corner of the day for the Highlanders. Plata sends that out, and that is read by Elian, but stolen away quickly by Violet. Now DeGoyer has it. So Adriana will send that one towards the net, headed out of the area. Smee with it. She'll send it in, but it's knocked away that time by let's see here, Smith. Violet gives it into the middle to Smee. One touch, looking to get it up to Lily, but marking her closely that time was Coyote. She read that very well. Great job by Annika Johnson, and she poked that one away. Now the opportunity here for Adriana DeGoyer. She sends it out wide to Plata, just a little bit too hard, looking for Camila Plata there.
And that's been the story here the last, I'd say the last 7 minutes or so, is Highlanders' passing game is just not clicking. A lot of passes off target, a lot of passes not making it past a Medford defender.
It's Coyote trying to control it there. DeGoyer, a nice job knocking her off balance, and Annika Johnson there to clean it up. Now Logue chased down there by Komorny. Nice job at the top there. It's DeGoyer now. Hucks that one up after Komorny got it away from her, but Cheo Vitana able to send it forward. Now Johnson with it. Johnson to Brand, Brand to Santos. Santos defended by Smith. Smith unable to get it away, but knocked it over to Violet Stickgold. Stickgold now gives it up to Martin. Martin pokes it out. Nice pass to Violet. Now Camila Plata on it. She's got Lily in the middle. A little bit behind Lily, so Annalise is going to try to run onto it. Try to get the right foot to it. Pokes it up there just over the crossbar. As the pass just a little behind Lily Martin, who is right at the top of the box with speed. And Annalise Brand had to come along behind and try to adjust herself for the right foot shot and just unable to get it sent in.
But that's a lot better from Somerville. That's what you want to see from them. You know, that's why you send multiple options in there. That's why you make those runs. So if it's behind one player, you got another player coming in there, and Brand did a great job of making that run, just a little bit over the crossbar.
21 and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. We are still scoreless between the Mustangs and the Highlanders as Johnson pokes that forward to Plata. Plata over to Lily. Lily trying to get it past Smith. Has to clear it away to Stickgold. Violet will maintain the possession here, use her speed. Trying to get around the corner there. She'll pull it back. Opportunity here. She spins around through two defenders, sends it towards Plata. But Plata was squeezed between defenders and the ball was cleared away.
Well, that was fantastic play by an overlapping right back there to get in there and pull off that move. If that had found a teammate in the box, that would have been absolutely sensational.
Yeah, great spin by Violet as she was able to split the defender, spinning with the ball. Nice throw in by Violet. She got it to Plata, but it was cleared away by Isbill. Now it comes to Santos. Santos will spin it back to herself and reverse the field to DeGoyer. Adriana now looking for somewhere to go with it. She's got choices. Plata, a nice touch to get it to Johnson. Johnson splits the defenders, looks for the shot, and that's just out wide as Amy Smith, number 2, stepped up, kind of adjusted, forced her to force that shot a little quickly, I think.
Yeah, she was sort of jabbing at the ball with her foot and wasn't able to get like a normal kicking motion on that, so that one was always going to be a long shot.
Isabella Membrano Gomez checking in.
And Issa played great in the previous game. It was a real threat down the wing with some really nice dribbling on the touchline.
Allows Annika Johnson to move over to the far side. She touches it to Lily. Lily's in at the top of the box. Shot!
Oh.
That is knocked wide by Kaylee Dixon as Lily tried to tuck it inside that far post. Dixon got the hand to it, was able to knock it out. 4th corner kick of the day for the Highlanders.
And I thought that was on target, so I think that was a key save by a goalkeeper. Otherwise, I think that would have found the back of the net.
Plata serves this one into the area. The opportunity there. Johnson got the toe to it, but didn't adjust it enough towards the net, and it goes just wide near side.
It almost looked like the Somerville attackers didn't quite expect that ball to come all the way through, and you coach them, always expect them to miss. Always make that run just in case.
So an opportunity with an open net slips through the fingers of the Highlanders. Now Elian, who's moved over here to the near side, she was working the far side earlier with the ball, gets it taken away. Now Issa with the ball. Nice job there by Issa to get rid of the defender, but her pass is stolen away for a moment by Isbill. Brand does a nice job. Miscommunication there between Lily and Santos results in the turnover. And now Kumarni with the ball, passes it back to Koyate. Koyate feeds it forward looking for Kormani or Isbill. Cleared away there by Caitlin Logue. Now Smee gets a foot to it. Bouncing ball. Smith got the best of it. Isbill will pop it up. Santos touches it forward. Now Johnson to Lily. Lily feeds it back out to Annika. And now Plata trying to get a spin on the ball. Looks like her first touch was a little bit heavy on that one. Didn't keep it closely enough to herself to get the quick turn.
Yeah, just got away from her a bit. I'm sure she'd love to have that one over again.
Violet with the throw in. As Lombardo got a leg in there, but Plata now takes the shot. Just taken care of there by Kaylee Dixon. Another corner kick here. It'll be the 5th corner for the Highlanders as they have put the pressure on. Kaylee Dixon has been up to the task thus far as she's got another save there.
Yeah, it looked like she was a bit surprised by the left-footed shot. You got to know your personnel out there.
That ball cleared away. Knocked away by Alves, and now a run for Koyate. She's out ahead of Adriana de Goyer. Plays that to the middle to Komorny. And Komorny will play that forward. Savina Schreiber well off of her line. A little bit surprised by that ball, it appeared, that shot.
Yeah, that's not a place on the field where you typically see a goalkeeper making a lot of diving saves.
As Santos unable to control the ball, Isbill pops it out. Now they play it to Komorny. As Komorny gets his touch, goes out wide, defended by Logue out there. Pass goes back, now Smith has it. Smith feeds it back. Johnson able to jump on it. As Johnson gets past her defender as well. And knocked out of bounds though.
And there was a bit of a concerning moment there where Caitlin Logue sort of found herself defending on an island there, 1v1, no help coming in the box, but she's a solid defender. She did a job, nothing came of it.
16:21 remaining here in the first half. We are scoreless at Dilboy Stadium. Break on the field. We'll take it with them here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium, scoreless between the Mustangs and the Highlanders. 16:21 remaining here in the first half. Of course, we've got other things here on Somerville Ed TV as we come down to the end of the fall seasons. The Highlander football team is playing at home this week against Lynn English. We will have that for you here on Somerville Ed TV. We also have boys soccer as coming up. We will have them versus Lynn English. We also have them versus, let's see here, Haverhill as well. We will also have the girls soccer team coming down the stretch, match up against Malden Catholic next week, along with a huge matchup against Revere that could determine the GBL championship here at Dilboy Stadium. That will be October 27th, and we will have coverage of that for you here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, wake the neighbors, call the kids, and let them know we've got some great stuff here on Somerville Ed TV. Not great stuff there. Stick gold allowed to get past her, but Smee able to clear it away out of bounds, and Medford will throw it in from there. This is Todd Harmon alongside Jake Wilson. 15:40 remaining in the first half, scoreless here at Dilboy Stadium, as the Highlanders looking to solidify themselves at the top of the GBL. Again, another slower start though for the Highlanders, as they have not been able to get on the board. Medford has been able to tilt the field a little bit their way as Comorney tried to get that one past. Nice job there by Isabella. As Membrano Gomez did a good job, got physical to push out of the way. No whistle, but she was able to get the foot to the ball and clear it away, and the whistle was there.
Yeah, the ref did eventually see that. I was wondering if that was, it was a very obvious foul call from this angle.
So the Highlanders looking to build their attack. They've had some opportunities in front of the net. They've all been turned away by the Mustang goalie, Kaylee Dixon. So Dixon has 5 saves.
They just gave Issa a little too much to do with that ball. But you see right away one of the key things that Caitlin Lowe gives them that they were missing the last game is playing at the back as sort of a sweeper. She's really able to switch the field of play really nicely and start attacks like that.
So throw in comes to Isbell, and she will power the ball forward. Logue pokes it to DeGoyer. DeGoyer keeping it to herself and keeping it away from Comorney. Gets it back to Smee. Smee kind of sends that in the middle of nowhere, but Johnson circles back to pick it up. Santos pokes that one, but it's stolen away by Smith. Now out of bounds, it will be off of Medford. We have a substitution as Delia coming back into the game, as Issa will head out.
They're going to try Richardson on the left side here of the midfield. She'd been playing on the right side in her first stint out there.
Trying to get Plata running onto the ball. Camilla has the opportunity here, but poked it out a little bit too far away from herself, as Elian was able to keep it. But now Lily, as Lily is knocked down, brought down at the football 18-yard line, and that will be a free kick for the Highlanders.
I was going to speculate who wants this one. I think we see who wants this.
Number 7 is walking, and there is no other blue jersey anywhere around. Very dangerous location for this free kick, as Lily will set it up at the football 20-yard line, so from 30 yards out.
I do feel like the referee was a little uncharitable with the spot for this free kick. It felt like it was a little closer to the 18-yard when it came in.
Lily with the shot, the wall got a little piece of it, goes out, and that will set up the 6th corner kick of the half for the Highlanders. Just the volume of corner kicks, you can see the Highlander attack has been on point. They've gotten opportunities but haven't closed the deal. Plata will send this one in. Into the area. Johnson has it on her foot. Can Smee put it in? Smee pokes it towards the net, but Kaylee Dixon able to pick it up. Not a lot on that one. Smee not able to get much mustard onto that one. Again, that one looked like, once again, like you said, Jake, they were waiting for somebody to block the ball before it got into the area in front of the net, and nobody did.
Yeah, and it just ended up in a total scrum there in front of the goal. Pretty much anything could have happened out of that one. Unfortunately, nothing great happened for Somerville.
As Comorney touched that one forward, she's in a race with Caitlin Logue. Logue does a nice job blocking her off from the ball, and Schreiber cleans it up. DeGoyer up to Brand. Brand gives it back to Smee. Smee's got to watch out. Comorney coming up behind her. Plays that one forward. Plata looking for the touch. Annika Johnson running onto it. She saves it. Nice job by Annika Johnson. She has the opportunity, will cross it in. Lily pops it into the air. Plata trying to settle it. And now Johnson again. She comes in and steals the ball away. Now Plata once again with it. She'll send it back out as Violet has it. Violet Stickgold with it. She'll look for the cross. She pops that one just a little bit late as it got across the baseline there. A goal kick is the call.
It's just a frustrating sequence there for Somerville. I can imagine Coach Arias being a little displeased with that. They squandered a 4-on-2 break initially, and then Stickle just took an extra second, just paused before crossing, and that allowed the ball to roll out.
Some hesitance that we're feeling from the Highlanders, basically. I mean, offensively, they're getting it down there to the attack, and they're getting right to the point where the cross can be made, and then there seems to be a bit of hesitance.
Yeah, but this is a good part of the game here. It's momentum switch back. Somerville seems their passing game's clicking more opportunities coming. You kind of feel like a goal is coming at some point here.
Excellent point there as the Highlanders work another throw in. Violet will go get it. Violet, much like Jose Lopez for the boys team, Violet very good with that long throw in, able to get it into the area, a decent distance into the area to threaten with those throw-ins.
Just brought up one of my all-time favorite players, Jose Lopez. He's something else.
Definitively one of mine as well, as I've had the pleasure of watching him for a couple years now on the boys team. Critical key component.
Also a standout referee in the youth ranks. He's got himself a nice career going as a referee.
So the goal kick comes out for the Mustangs. Nice job by Violet as she's able to get it out to Johnson. Now Johnson gets it around her defender as she's in there. Plata is in the middle of the box, but Johnson tried to poke it, I think looking for Delia, and that one results in the goal kick.
Yeah, Somerville's getting to the byline. That's 3 times in pretty quick succession they've gotten down there, and for one reason or another, either they haven't gotten the cross off or the cross just wasn't up to the standard.
That ball sent forward. So try to get it to Sakinas. Now danger here as Coyote has it with space. As Coyote feeds it forward, trying to get it to Saknes. Poked away, nice job by DeGoyer. Now Richardson. Is Delia with a nice right-handed foot there. Right-handed foot.
I knew what you meant.
Nice right foot there. The inside foot, difficult pass to make, but it comes to naught. As once again, Coyote in there making matters bad for the Highlanders. She sends that forward looking for Saknes. Cleared away for a moment. And that is out of bounds.
That was a great pass with the outside of her foot there by Delia to find a teammate. Really nice bit of skill there. We love an outside of the foot pass.
Nothing like a right-handed foot pass.
Maybe coining some new terminology here,
I'm coining terminology, so I'm going to do that. What the heck? It's Camilla trying to get the run there, but it knocked away from her, out of bounds. Or are we going to get a free kick? Going to get a free kick for the Highlanders.
It looks like they're going to have Delia Richardson serve this one in. She has the leg for it. This is definitely range where she can serve this into the box, and they'll have some runners coming in there looking to get on the end of it.
Just across the 30-yard line of the football field, so 40 yards off the goal line.
She'll just want to miss those 3 players closest.
She gets that one knocked away. Coyote once again doing an excellent job getting in the way of things for the Highlanders. As Lily has it on her foot, she's got some space. She will fire that one towards the net. As Isabella O'Brien, number 20, a little late reacting to Lily getting into that area where Lily loves to take a shot from. The shot, though, a little bit wide to the near side.
Yeah, and once again, they left a lot of space for Martin. It's a bold strategy, Todd. Let's see if it pays off.
It has thus far, scoreless. 7:20 remaining here in the first half. Ball came off of Cheo Vitana. As DeGoyer will get the inbounds there, but Coyote able to poke it away. Nice job by Annalise Brand. Plata plays it out to Delia. Delia with some speed, trying to get around Alves. Unable to, but gets the corner. 7th corner kick for the Highlanders here in the first half. Highlanders able to attack. There was only a space of maybe about 8 to 10 minutes where Medford was pushing a little bit of the attack throughout this half. The Highlanders have been on the attack. As Plata sends this one in. Header right there by Smee. But right there is Kaylee Dixon. Nice job by Dixon, able to hold on to that ball. It came right up onto her, bouncing, probably a weird spin coming off the head of Smee. She did a nice job holding on to it, not knocking it around and allowing a rebound.
And you can see Somerville's taking their corners really close to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper is generally not faring well in those corners, not claiming them, not getting high, not getting her hands on those. So
Opportunity on the far post there for Annika Johnson. Came off her left foot. Did not do the damage she was hoping for. Out of bounds off of Medford. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half.
I've got the shots about 10-1 in Somerville's favor right now. So the game is going their way. It just they aren't finding the back of the net. But good omens so far for Somerville.
Somerville has done everything that they've needed to do offensively except finish, frankly. Forcing multiple corners as well. Have had multiple opportunities as well in front of the net. Dixon has done a nice job, but has not been spectacular in her saves. Mr. Goyer sends that one forward past Plata, though. Cheo Vitana gets it taken away as Delia came up behind her. Now Smee gets it taken away from her. A little danger there, but nice job by Caitlin Logue settling it up right between the attackers. Nice touch by Annalise Brand. Santos, though, tries to run onto it. Smith steals it away from her. Smith sends that one forward and it's knocked away. Sockness knocked it out wide. Now they've got Lily with it. Lily will play that forward to Plata. Camilla, though, got through her. And it's going to be able to be cleared away by Colombo. Now Annalise Brand did a nice job there, but gets it taken off of her by Coyote. Now Delia Richardson out wide to Johnson. Johnson inside to Lily, back to Johnson. Little heavy though. Johnson unable to knock that one down, looking to chase it down, and she does. She has it over on the corner. Colombo defending her with the tackle, out of bounds off of Colombo.
It's just great seeing Lily Martin link up the way she does with those other two freshman attackers. They really seem to be, they're on the same page, definitely. I know that Camilla and Lily work out together. They're definitely on the same wavelength that way, but it's just great to see that partnership.
As that comes off, Lily will get it, pokes that out. Looked like she was going to try to serve it towards the middle, instead knocked out by Medford.
I'm surprised she didn't let that rip. It really looked like she was thinking about maybe, we don't have the same view she does. Maybe she felt like there just wasn't an opening for a shot there.
There's Violet again, that long throw in. Smith will poke it into the air. Lily will get it on her feet. She sends it through behind Plata. There's Delia, and Delia Richardson puts it in the back of the net. The Highlanders take the lead with 3:20 remaining in the first half. 1-0 is your score off the right foot of Delia Richardson.
And what a ball to find her there. She made a great run, but that pass just split those defenders and played her right in. It was a relatively straightforward finish for her. But now we see why Coach Arias moved her over to the left side. She was there, the ball fell to her on her dominant foot, and she did not disappoint.
So Delia Richardson on to the score sheet. Highlanders take the 1-0 lead as they've been knocking on the door throughout the first half. They finally are able to put it in the back of the net. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining here. Highlanders looking for something else as they get it to Delia on the outside, just barely out of bounds though.
That did go out. That was a good call. The entire ball was over the line.
As Plata had served that out, looking for Richardson on the run. De Goyer gets a foot in there. Now Plata will run onto it. Fighting with Coyote. Johnson now will get it poked away by Smith. Violet will go back chasing it down and gets her feet a little bit backwards there, out of bounds. We near the 2-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Time kept on the field. So we will await the long whistles to signify the end of the first half. Nice job there by Johnson to get it to Brand, but Brand wasn't able to settle a little bit hard. It's Richardson trying to get through there, but poked away. Coyote sends it forward. Nice job by Leela Smee as she pokes it up And there is Plata with space as Coyote with speed comes up behind her. Plata does a nice job pulling it back, gives it to Delia. Delia pokes it up to Lily. Lily will poke it out to Camila Plata. Plata now has Lily in the middle. Defender falls down. Plata pokes it towards Lily, a little bit in front of her, knocked away by a Medford defender and cleared out to the far side. Violet will get on it there. Violet around her defender did a nice job there, got through Smith as well, but knocked away by Lombardo on the back end. Or strike that was by Colombo.
Yeah, really good close to the half here by Somerville. This is exactly how you want to see them close out a half.
Some physicality there. Violet to the ground, no whistles. Smith unable to get the foot to it. Lily trying to run onto it. Colombo clears it at the last second. And Smith will poke that one. As it's sent forward, Smee puts the foot to it. Isbill will send that out. So Highlanders will inbounds, leading 1-0 here. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the half. Highlanders leading here against Medford. Violet let that ball slip out of her hands.
She can't touch it again after she throws it in. She was tempted. It was on the field. I think it might have been technically a foul throw, but the refs didn't give the foul throw, so she basically just went and took that hit and touched the ball illegally just to stop the play.
So a free kick here. As no, you cannot throw the ball into yourself.
A rare mistake on a throw-in from a player with a very strong throw.
Absolutely. As Richardson's ball is popped up towards the area. Some danger here for the Highlanders, and Caitlin Logue's going to clear it out as the long whistles occur, and that will do it for the first half here at Dilboy Stadium as the Highlanders lead the Mustangs of Medford by the score of 1-0. Jake, you talked about it. They were knocking on the door all half long. They had seven corner kicks, multiple double-figure shots on goal. Finally got it through with Delia Richardson.
Yeah, now we're set up potentially for a good second half here by a second half side if recent trends hold. So
we will see, and we will have the halftime youth soccer night, halftime celebration here. We will be back for the beginning of the second half here at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading the Mustangs of Medford by the score of 1-0. And I'm joined here in the press box by Councilor-at-Large Jake Wilson. Jake, throughout that first half, the Highlanders knocking on the door, knocking on the door, knocking on the door, and Delia Richardson knocked that thing down late in that half.
Yeah, persistence paid off. Finally, a very good ball and a good end product there from Delia Richardson to get the Highlanders out in front.
Highlanders ended that half on an upswing. Medford had taken a bit of control away from them midway through the first half, but never really challenged Savina Schreiber back on the back end that much. And the Highlanders, though, were able to work multiple, I believe, 7 or 8 corner kicks. They had over 10 shots as well on goal in the first half. As you can see, they're able to maintain possession right there as Lily plays it out. Delia Richardson, the goal scorer, with it. She will look to center. That ball knocked away by Colombo, but not cleared until Alves is able to clear it out. Throw in coming from Adriana de Goyer once she chases down the ball.
Early on here in the second half, the short passing game's working really well for Somerville. You see them getting on the same page together. A lot of really quick short passes there. A little tiki-taka football from the Highlanders.
Probably a focus head coach Tony Arias had there at halftime when he was talking to his players. As Smith plays that forward, knocked to Violet, and now Annalise with it. Santos plays it forward to Lily. Lily leaves it for Annalise, and they will keep going forward there until Plata finally got it knocked away, cleared away.
And Todd, she was onside. The center back was playing her onside for Medford. I saw a hand go up calling for the offside call, but that was not offside. She'd gotten through. She was in on goal legally.
As Smee fired that forward, looks like Koyatu got a foot to it there. So now they feed it out to Richardson. She's got a little room to roam out there against Alves. Finds a little slot forward to Plata. Camilla unable to keep it on her feet. Knocked away by O'Brien for a moment. Big header there.
Yeah, Delia looks a little stunned by that one.
Delia now will get the ball. Feeds it to Annalise. A little hard there. Annalise unable to settle. Smith able to get in there and clear it away for a moment. Now Adriana will send it in. Looking to Plata. Defended well there by Coyote.
You can see the game plan, right? Medford sitting deep and just looking to hit their lone striker, who's out there pretty isolated with a long ball over the top.
Medford packed in defensively. Looking basically to counter as their only offensive option. They're not really building to anything. Nice play out there. Adriana de Goyer a little bit ahead of her as Camila Plata played that forward to her. Good idea there by Plata.
Yeah, it was a nice through ball, just rolled out, just asking a little too much of Delia down the left wing.
Was Delia unable to run onto that one just a little bit too far out ahead. I think I called her Adriana there for a minute.
Both play on the left side, so
yes.
you weren't a million miles off. You weren't imagining things.
And they're both excellent players.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
There's an opportunity here for the Highlanders on the free kick as Delia will line this one up.
Really important here that she beats that wall. She's going to have a number of teammates running in behind if she can get it over that wall.
I'm looking for Plata or Johnson, one of the freshmen, to get on the other end of it. Instead, it goes towards the net. A point you had made on the multiple corners that they had. Kaylee Dixon in net for the Mustangs has not been very aggressive. So those corners have been very, very close to the goal line itself. And maybe the same philosophy there to test Kaylee Dixon.
Could have been, or could have just been a little bit off target. You know, with all the teammates that she had running onto it there. I'm guessing the plan was to have that end up more near the top of the 6.
It's de Goyer, nice job through the split defenders to Brand. One touch, Lily gives it to Plata. Back over to Lily. Lily will load that one up. Off the crossbar. Headed away for a moment by Colombo. Now Colombo, or actually strike that in the area, messing around, was Cheo Vitana.
Lily wins the crossbar challenge yet again. That's 3 crossbars here in the last 3+ halves of soccer for her.
Cheo Vitana gets whistled for the push just outside the area. So now Delia has the opportunity here, just about 21 yards off the goal line.
And watch and see here if she doesn't try to put this more at the top of the 6, drawing the keeper out, leaving the keeper in sort of a no man's land, the corridor of uncertainty as they call it.
Highlanders leading 1-0 off the goal by Richardson.
Or maybe she'll go for goal.
She lines up the free kick. She pops it towards the net and over the goalie into the back of the net. Delia Richardson, her 2nd goal of the game. As Caitlin Logue has returned to take care of the back line, Delia says, thanks, I'll have an offensive explosion.
Yeah, she's played sensationally so far out there. Like at this point, standout performer for Somerville. Not just because of the goals, but just her play in general. The goals are the icing on the cake there.
Beautiful served free kick, as nothing that Dixon could do about that, as it was beyond her reach, just under the crossbar. 2-0 is your Highlander lead. 34 minutes remaining in the game.
And now we'll see if that draws Medford out of the sitting deep like they have been. They might have to scrap that game plan and go more attack-minded, which could just open things up for Somerville at the back too.
De Goyer feeds it to the middle. Santos with it. She'll feed it here near side to Violet Stickgold. So Highlanders looking to draw that Medford team towards them and get that room on the back end. So De Goyer sends that one to Plata. Plata will get it up towards Delia. A little bit heavy there and taken away by Alves. Alves' clearance, though, does not go far. That's out off of Plata. Medford will inbound. Highlanders now leading 2-0. Remember, if Medford loses this game, they are eliminated from any championship possibility in the GBL. It will leave the Highlanders and the Patriots of Revere, who are playing each other on the 27th of October here at Dilboy Stadium, That could very well be a one-game championship matchup for the GBL championship.
I see we have Isa Membrana Gomez out there now. Her mother, my colleague on the city council, Beatriz Gomez Moacad, in attendance here. Belated happy birthday to Bea.
Happy birthday. And Isa's been fantastic, as you pointed out, was excellent in the game against Lynn Classical. Got a lot of minutes out there, especially in the second half. Really did a nice job running that offense up the outside.
Yeah, you can tell that Coach Arias wants her basically hugging the touchline and getting past people, which she has a chance to do here.
Plata getting it out to Isa. As Isa trying to catch up to her, just a little bit out ahead of her. Could not run that one down. Throw in stolen away by Plata. DeGoyer finds Lily. Lily will keep it herself there. Marked by two people that time. It looks like they might be tightening up a little bit with Lily. That ball played forward, but nobody really forward for Medford.
Well, you know who was back was Lily Martin tracking back to win that back in her own half. You love to see that from an attacking player.
It's now Santos with a little green in front of her. She'll send it out here near side to Stick Gold. It's Violet looking to get past her defender, just a little bit too far out ahead of herself as she tried to get around Elian.
And now she's caught upfield. Looks like she's going to stay upfield because Somerville will win it back.
Alves with the head. DeGoyer will take that, and she will run now on the overlap. DeGoyer has an opportunity here. She sends it towards the middle, poked away for a moment by Colombo, and then cleared away.
It's just great play by DeGoyer down the left side there. Really good control of the ball, and then to get forward and get a cross in like that. That's what you want to see out of a modern fullback.
And DeGoyer right there, just a great job keeping Cheo Vitana off of the ball, you know, keeping that position like she was boxing her out and maintaining control of the ball for a moment there. Adriana doing a great job out there. Caitlin will poke that one into the middle. Smith will poke that one forward, but Smee gets onto it. Highlanders leading 2-0, 30 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the game. A little dangerous play there towards Caitlin Logue. And Violet slips on the field turf, gets past her, so Medford will inbound.
As we all get nervous until we remember it's Caitlin Logue back there and everything's okay. She's very calm under pressure.
Riley Marr, number 8, is applying that pressure at the top for Medford. Really the only player that Medford is running forward. It's the opportunity there. They play that one forward looking for Marr. Too far out ahead of her, and Schreiber will gobble it up.
Schreiber's been pretty bored, I imagine, here the last bit of this game, but she was there ready when called upon to come off her line quickly and track that down.
Good spin there by Santos to keep the ball away from Smith. Now Violet looking to get it forward. Smith, though, in the passing lane, will steal that one away. Johnson, though, able to send it back for Schreiber. So now the Highlanders looking to attack out on the far side. Delia Richardson out ahead of this as Adriana DeGoyer sends that one in there to Lily. Lily now gets around her defender, looking for something to do with the ball. There was Lily. I don't know whether she was trying to attack a little bit.
She wanted to send her, really, you could see it. She wanted this reverse ball back to Plata, but just couldn't bring herself to pull the trigger on it. But it was there if she'd figured out a way to get around that defender. You could see what her brain was coming up with there. It would have been sensational if it had happened.
As that ball poked back, Lily trying to get onto it, but it's played to Coyote. Nice job by Annalise Brand to be able to muck things up. Right now, Annalise able to get through Coyote, gives it off to Lily. Lily will poke it back to Annalise. Annalise feeds it out. There's the shot from Johnson, just wide, as she tried for what was the far post to her, the near post to us, trying to bend that thing right in there, just a little bit wide.
It looked like that ball from Brand might have been a little behind where she would have ideally wanted to place that, and as a result, Johnson couldn't quite come in there full steam and really hit that. She kind of had, you could see her kind of pausing before she hit that.
So Johnson will touch that. DeGoyer settling it, spins it back, but out of bounds. Inbounds for Medford here. Highlanders with a 2-0 lead. A win for the Highlanders keeps them atop the GBL, unbeaten in the GBL. And will eliminate Medford from GBL championship contention. As Lily, nice job there. She gets around Smith, plays it forward to Plata. Plata plays it out. Johnson overlapping there. Gets it past as Dixon was off of her line, but it goes out. I believe that's going to be a goal kick as well, as Johnson's the one who sent that one out. Dixon aggressive off of her line in that situation.
Yeah, and it looked like Johnson just pulled out of that challenge a little bit. I don't know if she was expecting the goalkeeper to dive, but she pulled out a little bit, and I bet if she had that to do over, she would have gone in much more strongly with that challenge.
It's DeGoyer now. Took the space that was given and fired it off from 25 yards out. Dixon able to handle that.
And DeGoyer's had another fantastic game for them at left back, just really playing well here in the past week.
There's DeGoyer, the soft head over to Johnson, and then looking to overlap slightly. Highlanders send that back. There's Caitlin Logue handling things very, very ably. DeGoyer will play that forward. Gets poked for just a second, but nice touch there. Out to Johnson. Now Plata. She tries to get around her defender in the box. No whistle there as Plata goes down. Colombo was also in the area for the Mustangs. Now Lily looking to pop that one. Colombo sliding in, unable to get it off of Lily's feet. There's a shot by Lily into the back of the net as Dixon unable to corral that one right through her hands. A little bit of space is all Lily Martin needs. And the next thing you know, the Highlanders are ahead, this time 3-0.
And Todd, she did place that nicely, it looked like, by the post, but you also wonder if the goalkeeper didn't get a good look at that or possibly was unsighted by a teammate, because it looked like she was a little slower to get over to that post than you'd expect her to be. But still, hey, great finish by Lily.
Dixon has been challenged throughout this game. Highlanders have gotten the best of her 3 times now. As Delia Richardson scored the first goal for the Highlanders at the end of the first half. Second goal for the Highlanders came on a free kick from Delia. And then Lily Martin getting her name into the score sheet to make it 3-0 with 25 minutes remaining here in the game. That ball poked forward by Hallahan. Now you see Medford bringing more players forward. Highlanders will have to adjust to that. Nice touch there by Issa. A little give and go action. Beautiful touch there by Brand. Issa plays that forward to Lily. Lily will poke it, looking for Johnson to run on to. Johnson looking to get past Alves, and she does. Johnson out wide now. She's got Lily in the area at the top of the box. Trying to get the head to it, just a little bit off. Elian able to send it forward.
And now they're just having fun out there, Todd. This is really, really good-looking soccer by the Highlanders. They're having a lot of fun. They're passing around. You can just tell they would say, as the English would say, their tails are up.
It's DeGoyer with a single touch there. Gets it to Abarca Gresh. So Layla getting some playing time here. Nice center there from Johnson towards Lily. Lily unable to settle there. Smith poked it away. Now Talfas. And Smith trying to get it away from Leela Smee. Just Leela, no problem at all. Just settled and sent that one forward. Annalise trying to connect up there. A little miscommunication. Savina Schreiber out of her area to play that one. And Violet Stickgold, nice touch there. She gets past her defender and sends that one forward, looking for Lily out of bounds off of O'Brien. O'Brien will poke that forward. Brand will send it back. Smee handling it well, but sends it forward where it's stolen away by Isbill. Abarca Gresh doing a nice job there, poking it out here to the near side, trying to get it to Isabella. Opportunity here is Mastro Mateo with some speed there. Violet runs her down, but unable to get the ball away from her. Mastro Mateo sends a weird spinning ball towards the area. Nice job by Schreiber off her line, taking control.
And I didn't think that was a foul. I thought that was just shoulder to shoulder, totally legal in the game. I know Violet probably disagrees with that, but I thought that was a good play on by the official.
Smith powers past Smee, but then the ball cleared away as Logue was there as well as DeGoyer. Now Adriana, nice job there getting to the ball, sending it forward. And the thing that I love in what Adriana does is so many times a back will just play the ball forward, no matter where, just get it out of the area. When Adriana sends the ball forward, she's sending it to somebody who's doing something with it. Lily now with it, and she's got space, and she's got friends, as she feeds it over to Plata, but that is going to be an offside.
I think they called Lily and Martin for a foul there.
They're calling the offside right there. They're giving the offside line at least, or maybe that's the line of Lily.
She's spotting I think they called her for a foul there after she dished that off. That's a friendly call for Medford, I would say.
So Medford now will get the free kick. We're going to have a timeout before that occurs with 21:38 remaining in the game. The Highlanders leading the Mustangs of Medford by the score of 3-0 here at Dilboy on Somerville Ed TV. Back here at Dilboy Stadium, 21:38 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 3-0 over Medford. 2 goals in the game for Delia Richardson, 1 goal for Lily Martin. So the Highlanders have the 3-0 lead. Jake Wilson, I should say, here in the booth with me. Jake, you were commenting, this is pretty much the best that we've seen the Highlanders playing here in the second half. They've been very, very tight with their short passing, and they're having fun. That was the other thing you pointed out.
Yeah, it looks great out there. It's got to be close to what Coach Arias imagines when he thinks about what he would like his side to play like.
As Colombo will send this one away. Stickold sends it forward, but Smith sends it back. And there's DeGoyer once again.
Just so calm on the ball. Look at that. Look at that.
DeGoyer gets past and sends it forward, and once again sends it forward with malice intended when you get it to Lily. Lily out here wide. Issa sends it back towards Plata. Now Camilla. Back here to the near side is where Camilla's playing now. As Lily gets it, she spins away from Colombo. The left foot towards the net. Far side, just a little bit wide. But with Lily, you got to defend both feet. And that left foot can get it into the net.
Well, as entertaining as this is, we definitely want to see Somerville. Well, I should say, I shouldn't be a homer here. Somerville will want to see the clean sheet.
You're a counselor for the city of Somerville,
that's
Jake.
Fair,
come on, be a homer.
On a broadcast, I try to maintain some degree of objectivity, but yeah, keeping that clean sheet does have to be at the top of the list while playing some attractive soccer at the same time.
Somerville Ed TV. It's Somerville Ed TV. Come on, Jake. This is cleared away by Medford. Of course, speaking of Somerville Ed TV, we've got other fall sports. We're going to have a playoff game for these ladies of Highlander soccer. We also will have a playoff game probably here at Dilboy as Annika Johnson with speed just got right around her defender. Lily will set it up, left foot off the bar. A second crossbar for Lily Martin as she's got 2 crossbars and 1 goal today. As Smith is able to get it out and dribble it out of the area for the Mustangs. Now they have it forward. They're trying to do something with it there, but Smee says, no, you're not going to do anything with it. We're going to get back offensively now. So Lily, they tried to get it to Lily. O'Brien was able to poke it away. And as I was saying, the boys will also be playing some playoff soccer. We will have coverage of that for you here on Somerville Ed TV. As well, other November attractions we will have, of course, will be the battle for the picket fence between Cambridge and Somerville in football. We will have that for you here on Somerville Ed TV as well. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get our subscriptions up. We want those subscriptions higher. As Comorny gets the ball taken away from her, Adriana DeGoyer once again being a bulwark there against the offense of Medford.
Yeah, she's just having a fantastic match. A bit of a dicey moment there. Layla Smee found herself upfield. There was a Medford attacker basically unmarked near the top of the D there. And had they seen that, had they gotten the ball to her, the clean sheet could have been under threat, but didn't happen. Live to tell.
Highlanders looking for a second clean sheet against Medford this season. Something definitely to fight for here the last 18:30. And Stick Gold battling there. Gets the best of it as she forces the throw in.
And you can tell here, Tony Arias has brought in some subs elsewhere. He has not brought in subs to his defense. He wants that clean sheet too.
As Plata gets the throw in, serves it back to Stick Gold. Smith will take that one away. As they poke that forward, looking to get it to Smith. Violet last to touch it, so Medford will have possession. Smee pokes that one forward into the area with Lily and nobody else there. Lily sends it out wide for Annika Johnson. Highlanders on the counter now. Johnson, she's got Lily in the middle along with Gisela Razzo in the area. Took me a second there to realize, hey, that's Giselle up there.
I think that is Gigi's first action of the day.
Yes, it is. And Gigi normally very, very involved, but the return of Delia Richardson has shifted some things around. As Abarca Gresh plays it forward to Lily. Lily with the left foot towards the net. Played around with for a moment by Dixon, but she's able to corral it.
Well, you can't buy a raffle if you don't buy a ticket. Or you can't win a raffle if you don't buy a ticket.
That is correct.
So, yeah, worth a shot.
You miss
Goalkeeper spilled it.
You miss every single shot you don't take.
Yeah, I hear that is coined by Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott, I believe.
Camilla Plata sent that one in. Colombo cleared it away, but another corner kick for the Highlanders.
I don't remember which version of The Office that was on.
I have
I think it
always
was the
heard
American Office.
I have always heard that every winter from my compatriot Jack Conley, who joins me for the basketball broadcast. Jack has never seen a shot that he didn't like.
I've seen some shots I didn't care for. I've taken some shots I didn't care for.
As the whistle blew previous to the corner, so the Highlanders, no goal there.
Corner tally continues to grow lopsided here. I want to say
Absolutely.
we're somewhere near 9-0.
We're easily, I think, at 9. As that corner goes in, looks like a hand may have been involved in knocking it down. As that one sent into the area, Protopapas into the game. Abarca Gresh will take that away, feeds it towards Lily. Lily spinning off, but unable to keep it away from Coyote. It's Coyote, though, unable to get through Protopapas, I believe, back there. No, that was DeGoyer. Lily now feeds it over here to Plata. Plata is around her defender, O'Brien. She sends it towards... Oh, Annika Johnson tried to get that one towards the net and popped it up just off the wrong angle of the ankle, I think.
Still, great movement by the Highlanders. They're down the right side with that cross coming through.
Highlanders continue to pile up the opportunities here with 15 minutes remaining in the game. 3-0 is the Highlander lead. Richardson and Martin, your goal scorers today for the Highlanders.
I'm not sure that touched anyone, and it did not. All the way
Came
through.
through. So Protopapas will throw this one in. As Annika Johnson will head to the sidelines.
And now we do clearly have our first sub to the back four, as Anna Sofia Protopapas is playing right back here for Violet Stick Gold.
Protopapas with the throw in. Valdez, Elia Valdez getting some time out there as well, number 15 for the Highlanders. So that's handled by Komarny, but stolen away by Abarca Gresh. Abarca Gresh will send it forward, touched beautifully to Plata. Now Camila plays it out ahead of herself just a little bit much there, giving Dixon the opportunity to come out and play that ball. Beautifully set up between Martin and Plata.
Yeah, what a through ball from Lily Martin. And Plata, you wonder if she could have chipped the goalkeeper a little more there. Goalkeeper, let's give credit, did a great job coming off her line and getting her hands up while sliding to make the save.
So they work here on the near sideline. Throw in by Coyote. Camorni trying to settle it at her feet. She'll lose it to Plata. Now Plata feeds it forward. Lily over here near side to Valdez. Valdez will bring it on down. Gets past O'Brien. Sends it towards the middle. Cleared away by Colombo. Nice touch there by Camilla to Lily. So Lily tried to serve it back to herself.
Busting out the bag of tricks here late in this one.
Yeah. There's DeGoyer with it on her feet. Beautiful through right to the outside. Is that Giselle Arazo didn't get called, did she? Medford player went flying through the air as if Giselle had shoved her.
I think it's out for a corner, no call.
It is an out for a corner, yeah. Widely referred to as a dive. Literally.
You're accusing Medford of simulation here, Todd?
I believe there was some simulation of contact. I will say that. I don't know whether there was any contact that would have necessitated the physics of somebody flying that far through the air.
Anna Sophia gets called for a foul throw. I know she struggled with that in the last game. They'll definitely want to see her work on those ahead of the next game. They're looking a little bit like a chest pass in basketball and definitely not allowed here in the beautiful game.
Protopopis there, able to get through the defenders. Smith gets a foot to it, not blocked out of bounds. Now Valdez with the throw in. Smith will take it, sends it forward. Camorni there. Out here wide, Mastro Mateo sends it forward. But no danger at all as Schreiber is at the top of the box and Caitlin will just shepherd it to her. Now Adriana's got room and she's got speed trying to get around Eliad. Unable to though as Elian gets the ball away from her, but DeGoyer doesn't give up as she steals the ball away again.
So we're going to see him switch the field of play here. We have Eliad Valdez and acres of space on the right side, but they go up the middle.
Plata up the middle, Smith on her shoulder. Plata will serve it out. It's Coco Brown trying to run onto that one. Poked out of bounds by Cheo Vatana. 11 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 3-0. Battle throughout the first half. Getting many opportunities. Delia Richardson was able to put one of those home right at the end of the half. Then Delia Richardson scored on a free kick early in the second half for the 2-0 advantage. Lily Martin was able to put one home to finish the scoring thus far for the Highlanders. It's DeGoyer. Nice job there. She keeps it away from Coyote. Lily runs past and then runs upon. Smith able to get it off of her feet though. Good job there by Smith. Once again, DeGoyer just calmly playing with the person trying to steal the ball from her. And once Ilia Valdez here has the opportunity, sends it to the middle, Lily with it. DeGoyer will get that one taken away by Elian. She plays that one forward. As Logue will service it back for Schreiber. Protopopis now. Trying to get it through Smith. Smith, another good job there. Abarca Gresh, though, able to clean up, gives a nice pass forward to Plata. Now, out here on the near side, Ilia Valdez, unable to run it down, though.
You see Plata do such a good job there of sucking the defender in before getting that out wide, making sure that her teammate isn't acres of space. It just didn't quite come off, but it was just perfectly pulled off by the freshman.
O'Brien with the throw in. Trying to get it to Master Mateo. Protopop is able to poke it away to Abarca Gresh. Now Plata speed, trying to get past Elion. Elion's done a nice job, number 21, nullifying Plata's speed here recently. And she's been able to ride her off of a couple attempted attacks there.
I'll tell you, the really encouraging thing here for the Highlanders and for Coach Arias is that he's been able to bring in some players off the bench, and we haven't seen the drop-off that we saw in the last game against Lynn Classical where they seemed to lose the match a bit. This has still been pretty much all Somerville, and that's got to be really encouraging for the coach.
There's Lily Martin limping a little bit after the tackle attempt by Colombo. Plata with it. Sends it out wide here to Valdez. Unable to get onto it, though. Goal kick for the Mustangs.
Looks like Julia Rafkin's coming on in goal here for Savina Schreiber.
Julia Rafkin, another freshman on this team, and Julia's gotten some playing time. So the opportunity as well to develop the younger talent. Tony Arias has had that opportunity throughout this season, which is a great thing to be able to do.
And Julia played on the city champion West Healy girls intramural futsal team as an 8th grader last year.
It's Comorney with it. She will send that into the area, and Julia off of her line quickly. Ably handles that one. She's had almost more action than Sabina had all game just there.
That's true.
As Coyote sends that forward. Knocked away.
Josira looks visibly frustrated. She's got a lot of friends here on this Somerville team. She played with Somerville Youth Soccer. You know, there's a lot of good friends out there.
That ball able to get through to Valdez. Battled for Mastro Mateo. As Valdez comes away with it, will pop it forward. As Brzezinski is up at the front. Brzezinski trying to control it there, was not quite able to. Ellsworth with it now. Sends it out wide. Working with Coco Brown. Nice touch by Coco to get on to the running DeGoyer. DeGoyer, though, turned away by Elian. Have it up to Lily. As Lily brings it out wide here, looking for Valdez, just a little bit ahead of Elia. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the game. As Protopapis will jump onto that one. But Coyote able to maintain possession for the Mustangs. Master Mateo now sends it forward. Knocked down, cleared away. Nice job by Ellsworth. Plata battling there with Coyote. Plata will send that one forward, looking for a run from Coco Brown. Alves will get to it first and let it go out for the goal kick.
Good shield there.
Annika Johnson checking back into the game for the Highlanders.
Looks like Coach Arias might want another goal here. He introduced some of his first choice attackers back here.
Yeah. Johnson tries to settle it, but Coyote able to get it away from her. Johnson sends it out wide here. Richardson with the touch to Lily. Lily into the area. Opportunity here. She looks far post and just wide of it.
Not sure if that was a cross to a teammate making a run or just a shot rolled at the back post, but yeah, just wide.
Had Brzezinski coming in on that far post, but went for naught. Clock is stopped at 5 minutes. Time is kept on the field. We await the long whistles. Veronica Johnson pokes that one forward. Coyote gets onto it. Foul is going to be called. It's going to go against the Mustangs as Johnson was able to earn that foul out there. So the free kick here for the Highlanders. Richardson will load it up again.
And again, she'll just want to make sure she gets it over that wall, the weirdly jumping wall.
She serves it into the area. Brzezinski tried to get the head to it, but it's touched away. Santos, though, gives it to Plata. Now Plata has it on her feet, gives it to Lily. Nice inside work there. Lily, quick turn and fire wide to the near side. She was looking for her second goal of the game. Plata and Martin play so well together, close to each other. They're little 5-yard, 8-yard passes to one another, and the communication is just tremendous out there, Jake.
It's almost like they work out together outside of team activity.
It's almost as if
like that.
Almost as if they hang out together outside of the team. Yes. Protopopis sends that one back. Rifkind with it, and Rafkin able to clear it away. Challenged though. Looking for the clean sheet are the Highlanders. Ellsworth touches it to Richardson, trying to team up there with Plata. Good job by Coyote to stem that tide, but Santos places out beautifully to Annika Johnson. She's got Brzezinski in the middle, and she sends it to her. Carolina played that forward just a little bit too much on that touch, was able to allow Dixon to get off the line and get it. You saw the idea, though, as Johnson tried to team up with Brzezinski for the goal.
Yeah, it had everything just except for the final touch. Just let her down a little bit there at the end.
You can see Adriana DeGoyer pull the string there. Keep it away from the Medford attacking defender.
It's good to see Sylvie Ellsworth getting some minutes out there. I know she's one for the future in central defense, and she's looked solid out there. It's great being able to partner her with Caitlin Logue, because Caitlin's just so solid back there behind.
Everywhere you look on the field for the Highlanders right now, you see some youth, but you also see the sophomores the juniors and the seniors who are going to teach these freshmen and sophomore and along the way. And it's great. That is a fantastic situation that Tony Arias has set up for the Highlanders moving to the future. As Protopopis able to ride Smith off that ball, feeds it to Plata, I should say.
And I'll say it's not an accident that you're seeing these waves of talent come through. This 9th grade class, these freshmen, they're one of the stronger cohorts that SYS has had in terms of girls cohorts. The current 7th grade cohort is extremely strong, and the current 5th grade cohort, I don't know what is it about,
like waves. It's like
every other year.
It's like Prince albums. Every other one is awesome.
But yeah, there's some very good talent in the pipeline, and one of the things that I worked on when I was running SYS, and that has continued, is building a good relationship with the high school coaches, and you really see that paying off now with the rise of the high school girls program.
You saw DeGoyer there play the ball beautifully off the Medford player to keep it from going out of bounds and keep it herself. Nice play there by Lily Martin out wide here as the shot is put forward, and Martin is able to finish it off as she puts it into the back of the net. That was set up by Lily as she played it out to Delia Richardson here on the near side. Delia's shot was stopped for a moment by Kaylee Dixon, but you got to control it. She did not. Lily was Johnny on the spot and was able to poke that one through.
Well, Todd, now we have 2 players with a brace. We have Lily and Delia Richardson, both with a couple goals, sitting here, as they say, on a hat trick. Doesn't mean they have one yet. They're on a hat trick. Could be a race here to see if one of them can grab that hat trick before the end of the match.
Lily had a natural hat trick against Malden, 3 goals in the second half. She had a natural hat trick against Lynn Classical, 3 goals in the second half. Looking for a natural hat trick here with another 3 goals in the second half. We are in the stoppage time, though, as the handball not called. Comes out here wide. Smith runs it down. Is not able to save it, though. Richardson plays that forward. O'Brien unable to control it. Now Colombo with Plata on her. Colombo does a nice job there with Plata all over her and able to earn the foul there against Camila Plata.
You just don't want to foul there in that situation. You're letting them off the hook. They're under pressure. Just resist the urge to foul them.
4-0 your Highlander lead. We are in stoppage time. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the game. So the Highlanders look to solidify themselves at the top of the GBL. talk very quickly about what the Highlanders have left in terms of the GBL. A beautiful play there by Lily. I wanted to talk about it, and then Lily makes a beautiful play. I've got to talk about the play. Ellsworth serves it out here to Richardson. Richardson with some speed. Takes the opportunity to poke that into the area. There's Camila Plata with it at the top of the box, and that's going to do it. As the Highlanders had a beautiful attack set up and the long whistles came to stop it, but the Highlanders come away with a 4-0 victory. 2 goals for Delia Richardson, 2 goals for Lily Martin. Jake Wilson, what are we thinking about what we're seeing right now from the Highlanders?
That was a sensational second half. First half, it took them a while to build up steam. The girls continue to be a second half side. They looked fantastic out there. You got to be happy about the clean sheet. You got to really love what we saw in terms of the link-up play, teammates on the same page. Just looking like a really strong season here for the Somerville girls.
And we will see the last 2 games that will close out that season next week here on Somerville Ed TV. Malden Catholic will be here at Dilboy. We will have coverage of that next week. We will also have coverage of the game against Revere, which will be a de facto GBL championship game, as long, I should say, as Revere is able to beat this Medford team, as well as the Lynn Classical team and Chelsea that they have remaining on their schedule. Winnable games for Revere. Medford, the toughest challenge they're going to have later on this week, but it could set up a championship game here at Dilboy Stadium on October 27th against Revere. That's going to do it for us here today from Dilboy, as the Highlanders come away with a 4-0 victory. Delia Richardson, Lily Martin, your goal scorers today. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera. Thank you very much, Joe Constantine on production. Thank you very much, Councilor-at-Large Jake Wilson, for joining me in the booth. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching at home. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.